The Ladder of Love. A true love story. Lu Qiajiang and Su Keoking is one of the most incredible stories of all times. Su Chaoqing got married in June 1942 and met the man who would become her future second husband on her wedding day. Lu Qiajiang was just 6 years old then, outside playing when a wedding procession entered his village in Jiaotan, China. It was considered good luck for children who lost their baby teeth to have the bride touch their mouths in order to make their tooths grow back in. This was a traditional custom in the rural mountainous areas of gap-toothed Lu approached the palanquin to have the bride touch his mouth. As the story goes, Lu was nervous and accidentally bit the bride's finger. The curtain was lifted and revealed Su, a beautiful, 16-year-old girl staring at him stunned. Lu was impressed by Su's elegance that day that he vowed that he would find a beautiful wife like that for himself in the future. Su's husband died of illness in 1956. Lu, who had always kept tabs on Su while growing up, began to help her and her 4 children out, doing chores for them and helping them in other ways. Soon, the villagers began to gossip about them. Su was 10 years older than Lu and a widow and mother. Nevertheless, they fell in love. Rumors spread about their relationship and soon Lu and Su were met with looks of scorn from villagers. Wanting to be together, the couple ran away and eloped. Not having a place to live or money, Lu and Su fled with her 4 children high up in the mountains where they built a home together among trees and rocks. Their lives were full of challenges and hardship as they did not have much in terms of comfort and convenience. They had no electricity, no indoor plumbing or food. They had to do extra daily chores to maintain a simple lifestyle that many of us in the Western world take for granted. They had to eat grass and roots they found in the mountain, and Lu even managed to make a kerosene lamp that they used when it was dark. For food, they planted sweet potatoes and corn and caught fish, gathered walnuts and dates, and ground leaves into flour. They lacked basic necessities, but the love that they had for each other carried them through life's difficulties. Su had 8 children, 4 by her first husband and 4 by Lu. She gave birth to the last 4 with no medical assistance. Sadly, Su's youngest child from her first marriage died. There was a small steep trail that Lu, Su, and their children traveled that led from their home in the mountains to the village below. The children went to school in the village. Also, Lu and Su would go down to the village market to sell honey and goods and buy things. It was quite a hike up and down the mountain, but Lu and Su remained committed to their mountain life even after their children grew up and moved away. Though the couple rarely ventured from their home, Lu worried about Su's safety, so he decided to build a stairway for her to use. He hand-carved a 6,000-step trail through the mountains for his wife to make it easier for her to go up and down the mountain. He broke 36 steel chisels in the process. It took Lu over 57 years to build the 6,000-step staircase. A little more than 50 years after leaving Jiaotan village and living in seclusion, the couple never spent a night apart until one day, in 2007, Lu returned home after a busy day of farm work and collapsed. His wife held her husband and prayed. He passed away in her arms. Lu was so in love with Su that he tightly gripped his wife's hand after he had passed away. It is difficult to imagine how Su felt after she lost the love of her life. It was said that Su, heartbroken, spent days repeating the following sentence and touching her husband's coffin with tears rolling down her cheeks: "You promised me you'll take care of me, you'll always be with me until the day I died, now you left before me, how am I going to live without you?" Lu passed away at the age of 72. 5 years later, in 2012, Su passed away at the age of 87. Lu and Su are buried together on the same mountain in southwest China's Chongqing municipality where they once lived. Sources of this story: cloudmind.com and womanofchina.cn, a non-profit information communication website and an affiliation of the Women's Foreign Language Publications of China.
These are real pictures of the two, and this is the real staircase Liu made. Shout out to China for such a great love story.
风云散淡，明月照人来。